Good morning. I think we should be live, right? We should be live. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the stream. We got Steve Wagner already in the chat waiting. What's up? We've got Fedor Gorst playing a up-and-coming, very, what would you say? Very strong player, obviously. If you haven't heard of this young man's name, Payne McBride. Really strong player. Made a strong showing at the BEF Junior National Championships this year in Quincy, Illinois, just this last year in 2023. And actually got the Sportsmanship Award out there because he's such an upstanding young man and did some quite what you might call selfless things in a couple of his matches. But yeah, our boy Fedor here has been warming up for the past couple minutes. Payne's already been hitting a few balls. I just saw Fedor make a break. Let me see if I can find the break that he just made. Is this one? Look at this break. Watch. Here it is. Snaps the balls. Makes the one in the side pocket. And then look what happens with the 2 and 9. Cue ball comes and hits the 9. Imagine this. Imagine this in a rack. All right, let's go back to live. I'd assume they're going to be lagging pretty shortly. The start time out there is 11 a.m. in here we go. Yeah. They're playing in Louisville, Kentucky. Payne McBride, gentleman on the left, really solid fundamentals. He's got kind of a square to the table stance. I do remember that compared to a lot of typical pool players. It's like kind of a mixture between a snooker and a pool stance. But our boy wins the lag, and I see that he's playing with that. See the white silicone wrap right here? He's thrown that on because the conditions out there, he said yesterday, are pretty wet. So just makes him a lot more comfortable on the table. Good morning, good morning. Joseph Kramer, what's up? The One Pocket Kid, Lego. Good morning. Yeah, up early. It's 8 o'clock. It's 8 a.m. out here in Sacramento, in California. So got up at a nice balmy 5:45. Had some coffee. My hair's still kind of wet from the shower this morning, but made it to hard times and ready to sweat some action. So it's race to 7. Want to give a shout out here to xpool.live. They're the ones doing the main feature table event coverage. So if you want to catch Fedor later on in the event, if he runs deep in either the 9-ball here or the 1 pocket coming up, if he runs deep and you want to see him in any of the quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals, stuff like that, then you'll watch it over there at xpool.live. It's a $20 a month subscription. So if you just pay that subscription fee, you can see everything that happens this month. And so, I mean, that would, for this event, be all of the mini derby action remaining. Match happening on that stream right now that's just now starting is Tony Chohan versus Billy Thorpe, 9-ball. So it's a really good matchup right there. You might want to check it out. xpool.live. Let me get the chat popped out here so I don't miss anything that's going on with you guys. There we go. Got the chat on the side. Good day. What's up, guy to right? Guy to the right, I mean. What's going on? Early days. Fedor's looking pretty loose, especially compared to yesterday. He was struggling early yesterday. Like you said in the post-match interview, the table's playing super wet, super sticky. But he's looking pretty comfortable today. Can we talk more about the sleeve Fedor is using? It's a silicone wrap that he adds onto his cue, and the reason he says he adds it on is especially in humid and wet conditions. He's got kind of like sweaty hands sometimes, and he also grips the cue a little bit further back than the wrap on his cue for a lot of shots, and so he's able to place that silicone wrap exactly where he wants on the cue to give it the exact feel that he wants for wherever he's placing his hand. So I don't remember offhand the the brand. I know he had a few that he picked up when he was in Vietnam, but I don't know if he's still using the same ones or not. Rail Yard has a nice setup. I played there before I moved to Texas. Yeah, it looks beautiful. I mean, you can see on the thumbnail that that Fedor put on his YouTube thumbnail. He uses a little shot of the room. It's a beautiful room. It is alternate break format here, so not winner break. Race to 7, it's alternate break, so no matter what happens, both players will get a handful of breaks and their chance to try to defend serve. You'd think his cue sponsor could custom make him a cue or the wrap extended further than normal. Maybe. I know he just recently switched to 6060 and white carbon. 6060, that being the parent company of Viking Cues. So who knows? Maybe something like that is in the works. In the meantime, Payne McBride makes a fantastic break and puts the one in the side. Gets a really reasonable shot for potting the 2. 3-ball on the other end of the table, and the 4-ball is in the way of that kind of natural follow stroke. So he's going to have to come with a shot here, especially jacked up over the 8. Not necessarily making it more difficult to pocket the 2, but more difficult to, like, if you're drawing the ball and you're jacked up here, you might get the ball to swerve out here. You might get the ball to swerve out this way. Like if you don't hit it exactly as intended, where the cue ball draws to is going to be really difficult to control. That's why he's giving this shot a lot of respect here. I'd assume he's going to try to use the rail maybe and cut the 2 towards the pocket facing on the short rail. He went with a straight draw, and he's going to come up short. He hit it really good, though, like really nice. But with the tables, in the humid conditions, it's so hard to get the cue ball to draw to the other end of the table like that. It's a tough shot, tough spot. Howdy from Western Montana. It's negative 20 degrees. Good Lord. Stay inside. What the hell? Yeah, another foot definitely would have done the trick. It would have been a tough shot on the 3, but definitely doable. I wonder what he's going to do here. There aren't a lot of automatic safes. You can kind of maybe try to bend the or use the tangent line to manipulate the cue ball to try to go this way, maybe, or maybe this way. I'm not sure what I'd be doing here, especially against Fedor. It's so tough to punish him. It's actually kind of warm in Sacramento today. We got some rain. Cold front came in yesterday, and it was really cold because there was no cloud cover. But it's kind of warming up today. I think it's like 55 out. It's not bad. 55 and and raining. Got those morning hiccups. My body's not ready to talk yet. Like I said, really tough to punish Fedor in that spot. And he leaves him with an open look at the 3. So I can't imagine Fedor's going to be going after this ball. Although the 4 is close to the corner, so if he decides to go after it, he should come up with a shot. Yeah, no problem, Neil. Yeah. Excited to be here. Yeah, he does send the cue ball at the 7. God, it's such good control. But it looks like he might have leaked out here. Sorry, I know the music's a touch loud. We actually don't need it quite so loud because I don't think there's music playing yet in the venue. It's pretty early over there. Let's turn this down a touch. I want to get it at a decent level, though, because I know that there's people talking in the room and people talking next to the camera. I don't want that to be too distracting. Try to cover that up. A sweltering 61 degrees in Texas. On the Highline towns, we're as cold as negative 50 to negative 60 with the wind chill. Good Lord. All right, Payne McBride has gotten a little bit of a, what would you call it? A little bit of a discount on his last shot. He's going to have to, I think he's going to try the same shot again. I mean, it lays a little bit better to get behind the 5 and 7, but not by much. Oh, he went after the bank. Oh my God, and he made it. What a shot by Payne McBride. He says the safety didn't work out last time, so screw it. I'm going down firing. He had kind of a big pocket, depending on which way the 3-ball went. Just slightly larger than the typical pocket size because the 4-ball was sitting there. But it pays off. Let's see if he can convert that into a win here. What a shot. Yo, let's get it started. Steve Griffith coming in with the $4.99 super chat. Don't lose the cue ball behind the 8 here. He needs a kiss. Got the kiss. Pretty fortunate. Kind of got away from him there. It's one of them spots where just stopping the rock is great. Couple stop shots, couple of cinch shots. Probably do the trick. He does have a bit of an angle. I think it's deceptive. It looks a lot straighter than it actually is. Yo, Lenny Richard, watching from New Brunswick, Canada. Talk about cold. It's probably ridiculous up there. He's drawing the rock, it looks like. So he's drawing to the side rail, maybe? Oh, no. It's just a stop shot, like I said. A cinch shot. Nice stroke. Yo, what's up, GWN? And Dwee On says, from Vietnam with love. I know there's plenty of Fedor Gorst fans out there in Vietnam. Needs an angle on the 7-ball to fall nicely on the 8. Doesn't want to have... Oh, it must be sitting perfect. Just perfect for the follow 1 rail. We got viewers from Romania. Mihai. What cue is Fedor using right now? He's playing with a white carbon shaft, and he's sponsored by 6060, who's the owner of Viking Cues. I believe white carbon is involved in that parent company. Don't quote me on that. We can clarify with Fedor after the match. I'm sure he'll talk about how he's feeling. Payne McBride, in the meantime, has that nice little draw angle. I don't know if you guys know the rule of thumb here, but see the incoming angle. See how it's straight to here, and then it's a cut to the corner. The rule of thumb here is that the cue ball draws back at 3 times the cut angle. So that's 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. The natural draw angle comes in this kind of direction over here. So it should open up nicely to leave him on the 9. Yeah, there it is. That rule of thumb is the draw angle is 3 times the cut angle. If you put a nice pure full draw stroke on the ball and allow the cue ball to really draw. So Payne McBride ties the game. Holds serve. Pretty fortunate that Fedor didn't lock him up, but then when he gets that fortune, he just fires at the bank shot. We should show a replay on that. Let me see if I can get a replay set up here, queued up. Let's just do it this way. Screw it. He's racking the balls. Here it was. Boom, that shot earned him the rack. And he runs the balls out from there. Real nice shot. And here comes Fedor with the break. Christina up 1-0. Christina to catch down there at the WPBA event. It's an invitational happening at Iron City Billiards. One ball goes in the side pocket. Cue ball going to peek out at the 2. 7 ball comes in for traffic. Going to be really tough to negotiate. I wouldn't be surprised if he plays some kind of safe here, although it is tough to get to any kind of safe position. He might play shape off the 7, try to negotiate the kiss here. It looks like maybe as the cue ball hits the 7, it should straighten out towards this rail. And he might be able to just play the cue ball back out here. The only question is, where does the 7 go when it heads in this direction? You don't want it cover in the pocket for the 3. Unless he can outright miss the ball. It'd be pretty wild. He's cueing with left spin, it looks like. So maybe he's trying to check the cue ball off the rail. Let's see what he does. He does. He does. He checks it off the rail and gets dead perfect. What a freaking shot by Fedor Gorst. That's so sick. He thought about it for like 20 seconds. Holy shot. Oops, my phone is ringing. Who's calling me? Ooh, gotta mute the mics. I'll be right back, guys. My favorite person's calling. I had to give her the old, oh, by the way, I'm live right now. FedorGorst making a couple of really, really smooth shots per usual. Ooh. Slow, sticky table. Comes up just a touch short. But you can always use more rails. Exactly, Jimmy. Yeah, it's awesome. Hi, Hi, everybody. Where is this tournament held? It's being played in Louisville, Kentucky at Rail Yards Billiards. So, alternate break. Was that a break and run from your boy? I think that was a break and run. That's right, because of this fantastic shot that he made on the 2-ball. Let's find it. This shot. Look at this shot, guys. How ridiculous. How ridiculous is that cue ball? Unreal, dude. It's so good. Yo, Ricard in the chat. What's up? Good morning, famous YouTuber. Everybody get out of bed and hop in the chat. Let's have a good time. 1 ball coming up short this time. Nothing down. Really tough cut shot on the 1 and no real future on the 2 unless you land really ideal on the combo. And even if you do, a lot of things can go wrong there. Yo, Ricard from San Antonio with the $10 super chat. Mr. Super Chat himself says, "Let's go, Fedor." You the man, Ricard. You the man. Purpose of the sleeve? Yeah, it's just for comfort. Did they have alcohol in Bali when you were there? I know they had a ban a few years ago. Really? I didn't know that. Yeah, they had everything. Everything under the sun, including Bintang. Which is like their local beer. It's like their local Budweiser. Let's get the drinks going early. You know, I'd be all about that, but I'm having a dry January right now. I'm halfway there, right? No, I'm not even halfway there. Ugh. I'm having a great time. Have a shot every time Fedor pots a ball. Yikes. You'd be dead by the end of the set. Oh, and Brandy Beckett hopping in the chat. FedorGorst super fan. Wow, it's raining all day here in Sacramento. Check out that radar on the West Coast. Crazy. I know, I got a mirrored camera, so it makes it look like the East Coast, but don't overthink it. Fantastic jump shot, getting over the ball that he was super close to. Almost makes the ball, and he gets paid for it. He gets paid for it by leaving only a sliver of the 2 behind. Ha! Ha! He's looking at sending the cue ball like this. Hello. I think he's looking at sending the cue ball. Oh, wait. No. Off the side of the 2. Like this. Look at his cue ball. And somehow miraculously leaves no shot on the 2, even though the cue ball sneaks out. I mean, I think in this situation, you got to just lay the 2-ball as close to the short rail as possible, right? And then just send the cue ball here just towards these balls and hope something good happens, you know? Don't want to kiss. He's going to leave an opening. 3-ball is in Narnia, though. What is my take on the stream the other day? Tony Best, I don't know which stream you're referring to. A little more specific. Are they streaming Eric Roberts' match? I do not know. I know that the current match that's happening on the feature table is Tony Chohan versus Billy Thorpe. And with the 3-ball in Narnia, Fedor does not get there. He does not find the wardrobe and does not climb through. What size is the table? It's a 9-foot table. Pretty easy to tell, actually, what size table that they're playing on. Just look how big the table is in relationship to the player. Fedor is almost 6 feet tall. I think he's 6 feet tall. He's a big guy. Payne McBride, almost 6 foot as well. Payne McBride in jail. It is not looking good for Payne in this game. I think the best route to go is 2 rails at the 3-ball this way. It's pretty thin, but if you can get a hold of half of the ball on either side, either this side or this side, if you get a hold of half of the ball, you got a good chance of getting safe. But that being said, when you're in this spot, you've got a really high probability of giving up ball in hand or selling out. So he's going the 1-rail spin it approach off of here. Probably higher odds, actually, to hit half the ball from there. But he's not going to get a rail. So here comes ball in hand. Sorry, I think I had a question that I was looking for in the chat. What was that? Oh, it's from Tony Best. Oh, the Oscar stream the other day. What was the original question, Tony? It was, what's your take on the stream the other day? Because this isn't my stream and I'm just hanging out, I won't go into too much detail, but it pretty much went as I expected. Eric M. asks, what cue setup do you use, Collins? I actually currently don't have cues. I sold them on purpose to force myself to play less pool because I wanted to focus more on streaming and setting up better stuff for my stream post up and doing more collaboration with Fedor and if any other pros, with a reasonable expectation come about to make myself available for that. I sold the Predator that I won, yeah. That was last year. It was a Panthera. I sold that immediately so that I could go watch the U.S. Open live. And I used to play with an Icon. A Predator Icon with a 11.8 Revo, but I don't currently have it. Currently not playing much pool. And then somebody yells in the chat, what equipment does Fedor use? Ah! We say it multiple times this stream, but he's currently sponsored by White Carbon and 6060. 6060 owns Viking Cues. White Carbon is his shaft. And I always forget what tip he uses. I believe it's either Talm or Kamui, but I really don't know. Don't quote me. We'll ask him after the stream. Have I ever played against Federer? Actually, no. I don't think we've even played a single game together. I'm a little bit snarky every day, Aaron. I do it for the fun. I do it in a jovial, sarcastic way. I always have good intentions when I'm being snarky or sarcastic. I'm never doing it spitefully. I actually, if I ever feel that a situation calls for me to be what would you call it? Like aggressively, negatively sarcastic. Usually by the time it's gotten to that point, the person who has gotten me to that point is usually not in the chat anymore. Because I don't get that way. Like, I really don't get that way. I think it's silly. From the Viking site, what's in the bag? B3391 is the Q, I think. White Carbon by 6060. Raw playing shaft with Kamui clear black soft tip. So it was Kamui. And a 6060 prototype jump cue. With a 6-inch butt extension. Challenge accepted. Bring it on. Well, when you say it like that, there's nothing that you could say that could upset me, because then I know that you're just trolling. Rules of the chat are, and the rules of the stream are, just don't be an a-hole. Let's have fun. You know what I mean? We're not here to teach anybody anything. We're just all railbirds watching together, like you do with your best friends at the pool hall. You know what I mean? That's the whole deal. Oh, I forgot to add his win. Thank you so much. Thank you. No, did he? No, it's the same game, isn't it? Sorry, let me check that. Sorry. Did I mess up? Oh, yeah. I did forget to add his one. Thank you. It's 3-1. Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. Got it. Kevin Clark plays with a Dufferin 19-ounce one piece. Nice. What's Federer's height? I think he's around 6 foot. He's tall. He's taller than me. Marky Mark, that's only if you have people to hang out and sweat action with you at your office. Pretty routine stuff here. I wonder if he'll go after the 8-ball here because it's sitting in an awkward spot on the table. Just avoids the 8-ball entirely. Doesn't want to gamble. I mean, it's not a terrible spot, I guess. Steven says he heard that he's 6'3". I wouldn't be surprised. Pretty tall guy. Stephen Fair asks, have you ever asked Federer what made him so good at such a young age? What his practice sessions like in Russia? I would say I have asked him that. He was in this booth actually 2 years ago at the Brendan Crockett Memorial. That year that he played a perfect set against Oscar. And he was in the booth and I was talking to him a bit about that kind of stuff. It was kind of podcasty. He was in here for about an hour, a little more than an hour. I don't remember the specifics of the conversation. I'm too much in the... Oh, yeah, exactly, Marky Mark. That's right. He was on Joe Rogan. Go listen to that one. He does talk about it on JRE. Actually, Steven, I wouldn't know exactly which video that was because it was a long event. I think there were 4 or 5 videos from that event. But it would be the 2022 Brendan Crockett Memorial. There we go. Move the score now. 4-1. And Payne is breaking. Fedor straightening out his wrap there. Did Fedor play a lot of pyramid on those 15-foot tables? Fedor talks about how he doesn't really care for the game of pyramid. It's like super difficult. Marky Mark. All you guys talking about that JRE episode that had Fedor on? When he talks about the guy that he won 50 grand off of, that happened in this room. That happened in this room, and I know the guy. He's a great guy. Probably some of the best action on the West Coast. I was here when that happened. They were playing 5,000 a game, and Federer ended up the winner. I think 10 games. It was 9 or 10 games, so it was like 45 or 50K. I can't remember. And there was a big spot. But the guy's a really good one-pocket player. I think the spot was like 11-6 or something, or 11-5, 12-5 maybe, 12-6 maybe. I can't remember. I wish Earl would do Rogan. That would be super interesting for everyone inside the pool world. But for everyone outside the pool world, it would probably feel like the Joe Rogan Kanye West episode. Just, what are we talking about here? Scott C., I believe Federer had a decent piece of it, but not the majority. This isn't going to turn out very good. I think it's time to duck behind the 9 and 4, unless he has access to the whole cue ball and can reliably stun behind the 6 ball. That's kind of a tough shot unless it's laying really, really premium for it. I don't think you go after the bank here. There's not much of a reward. I mean, the 4-9 combo goes, but how... Yeah, he's trying to stuff him behind the 6 ball here, it looks like. Oh, no, he did go after it. Who is that? Chip Daddy. The shot calling god. He tried to stun to the 4-9 combo. He ends up with a really reasonable jump here, though. I know that the 4 has a long distance to the pocket, but the ball is so close... Federer's not going to have very much trouble, comparatively speaking, to other jumps. He's not going to have very much trouble achieving the intended hit spot. Well, he looked at the 4-9 combo before the shot. Oh, I missed that. If he pointed towards the side, I missed that. And that he does hit the intended hit spot. He's in front of the 9 here. He should have a shot. Even if he's frozen, he should have a shot. No way. He's in front of the 9. He's like closer to the 5. He's on the 5-ball side of the 9. He should have a lot of that 5-ball. Yeah, he had the whole ball. Really nice recovery. Holy crap. So nice. Holy crap. Snap, snap, clap, clap, clap. You know what I'm saying? Hugo Chang, what's up? Welcome to the chat, buddy. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a holy run out, dude. What was the shot? The 2-ball? It started at the 3-ball here. Bang. Gets hooked. Pulls out the jump stick. Where's it at? Bink. And it's over. It's too good, man. It's just too good. Too good. Yeah, Fedor definitely looks like the ghost this morning, doesn't he? Jamie, can you bring that back up? Jamie, can you pull that back? Can we see that shot again? 1 ball on the side, 2 ball dressing up over the corner, cue ball dead straight in. We got another freebie here. The game's over. Where to watch Christina match? If it's live, it's going to be on the WPBA YouTube channel. If she's on the feature table. WPBA YouTube. Speaking of other great matchups, we got Tony Chohan right now playing Billy Thorpe on the xpool.live stream. That's the main stream for this event, for the entire event of the Mini Derby. $20 a month, you get to see anything that happens on that channel or on that website. So go check that out. Morning, Gerard. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Savannah Easton is streaming the match. So is Savannah Easton playing Christina to catch right now? If that's happening, definitely check it out on Savannah, the Roadrunner Easton's channel on YouTube. No, I've never been to that area of the States. No, I take it back. I've been to Illinois. But no, I've never been to Kentucky. Yeah, Fedor just makes that look too easy. Oh, I guess the Christina's Lateva match is happening on the WPBA stream right now. It's 3-3 with Christina to catch. Wow. God, Savannah's playing so good. And he's on the hill, guys. Payne McBride breaking in an alternate break format. At this point, just praying. Question, what did he move under the rail when done? So on tables that don't have... In pool rooms, there's normally beads above the table, right? Like up on the light above the table, right? So in pool rooms or on tables where you don't have that, typically the players will put 2 pennies right down here, right? And when you win a game, so this diamond right here means 0. And then when you win a game, you then move your penny underneath this diamond. That marks 1 game. That's 2 games, 3 games, 4 games, 5 games, 6 games, 7 games. Make sense? And then the opposing player goes this way. And you tuck it really tight underneath the rail so it doesn't interact with the playing surface. Come in 46 minutes late and it's almost over. That's what happens. That's what happens. Payne McBride leaving Fedor in a good situation. And Fedor not able to disturb the cluster in a favorable manner. And he's kind of screwed here. What about jumping into the rail? What about the suicide shot? Just the trick shot. Just jump into the rail, into the 3. The 3 spits out this way. Cue ball sticks behind the 5, and the 9 banks at this side pocket. Yeah, easy game. You got to get creative sometimes, guys. I'm joking. Gerard, I didn't see your guess, or I don't remember what your guess was. Steve. He's winding up here, huh? Wow. 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 He leaves Payne absolutely boned. He went at it with pace because he wanted to create some separation, but, you know, getting the hook as well is pretty gravy. Dude, shout out to we got 720 people watching. Don't forget to click that like button, guys. Feed that algorithm a bit. Help other people find the stream. If you think this is good stuff, spread the love. Collins, can you tell me maybe why can't I see the chat box on YouTube? I don't have the chat box on screen for this stream. Since we're only streaming to YouTube, you can all see the live chat on the side. We'll get that confirmation, Steve, right after the match. He'll come talk about how he's feeling. If you guys want to see the bracket link is in the video description. You can go over and check it out on Digital Pool. But with the questions rolling in, let me see if I can do some investigations. So if Fedor wins this match, he's going to play the winner between Brett Cruiser and Eric Roberts. That would be really cool if he plays Eric Roberts. Really interesting match there. Oh no, he's going to dress up the 3-9 combo. If the 9 even covers half the pocket, I think Fedor goes after it. But if he has, you know, more than half the pocket, he probably just runs out. The balls are sitting really simply. He does go for the run out. Must have had a like whole pocket, huge pocket. And it looks like... What? Oh, never mind. Never mind. The scheduled times... Pardon me. The scheduled times on Digital Pool for the matches, for the upcoming matches, are not correct. They can't be correct. Ooh, get a little bit of titty love, baby. Little bit of titty love. Just to add insult to injury, give the guy a roll to get out on the hill. Oh, Eric M., trust me, coffee's coming up soon. I might go to IHOP, get myself some pancakes. But Fedor Gorst does win the match, so like I said, he will be playing the winner between Brett Cruiser and Eric Roberts in his next match, and I'm assuming he's going to stream that match as well a little bit later today. So as long as it's early enough, I'll be doing that with him. Here he comes. Here he is. Let's go click a button here. Ka-ching. Boom. We got you. Let me kill the music. And we're good.
What's up?
What's up? Playing pretty good this morning, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I put that rep on, completely different game. My break was working, and there was a better table as well. So overall, just felt a lot more comfortable and was more confident because of it. So
yeah, made a killer jump shot on that 4-ball.
Table jump shot. That's actually a really cool thing. We're working with triple 60. I mean, the Viking and white carbon. That's a new prototype that I just got like 3 days ago, and it comes with like 4 or 5 different length extensions. So I know for each shot what extensions to get.
So you have the appropriate amount of weight behind the cue.
Exactly, and I can adjust the weight in each of the extensions. So I mean, that's gonna be
game changer,
an unbelievable product.
Yeah, that's really cool. Because that's one of the things that I jumped with that BK Rush brake jump cue, and I knew that it's actually better for me to take the middle piece out and stick the heavy end piece for like really long jumps.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. So being able to do that with a queue and having like multiple different choices is a really cool idea.
Yeah. And I mean, I just, I practice, and I know which one to take for each shot. So even if it's, even if I'm on the shot clock, I know what I need to do, and
right.
It's gonna be a good cue. Yeah, but I played good, bro. Good. He just, I mean, he wasn't just breaking as good, and that was just the difference in that match.
Yeah, the game that he got, he made a fantastic run out with that bank out of nowhere. I remember he tried to play safe on you the first time and left you the ball, and then
I barely left him the 3-ball, and he banked it and ran out. So.
Yeah, he probably figured, man, the last time I shot this shot, I didn't get you locked up, so I may as well just go down swinging, and he did. He hit it good. Yeah. So, cool. Do you know what time you play next?
I do not know, but I mean, probably my guess is like hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because there's 31 players in the event, so it should move pretty quickly, right?
Yeah, it should be pretty quick back to back, but I think they're going to play loser round next.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's just my guess.
Yeah.
There's a couple of good matches going on right now. I mean, Tony Chong is playing Billy Thorpe on the TV table, and Ken Salim is playing Ken Salami is playing Johnny Moore.
Oh, nice.
So there's some good matches to sweat if you want to go to expo.live.
Yeah, definitely. Cool. So basically, if you're new to the channel and you want to sweat the upcoming matches, make sure you're subscribed so you can see when we schedule the match, so you can see what time it's going to be and not miss out on that action. So.
Yes, guys, you'll get a notification whenever it's scheduled. So.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. We will see you soon, and I'll definitely be at least a part of the next one. So, yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
All right, guys. To the next one.
Yep. Later.
Later on.